Right. What's good, people? Noah Gatti here, Coach Noah, and this is our 8 p.m. opportunity call. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so everybody on here, I just want to just say that I'm just grateful for you guys, right? Grateful for the people that come here consistently, our team leaders, anybody that's putting in work, spreading the word about Crybex. I'm just really grateful, right? Really grateful for y'all, really thankful. And part of our appreciation, right, we're going to be doing a $500 giveaway tomorrow, right? Tomorrow on Natalie's call, Coach Natalie's call, we'll be announcing the winner, right? All you have to do to enter in is like, share, and tag one person inside of our Crybex community, right? The Facebook community. Or you can do the one on my timeline as well, or any of your team leaders, right? If they posted it, go ahead and like it, tag one person, and share the post, right? That will enter you into the giveaway. All right, so y'all, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me admit people. All right, as we let people in. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. And Coach Chosen, we'll let people in as we go. All right, so y'all, let's go. Let's get right into it. Like I said, I'm very grateful for y'all. This opportunity is life changing. Okay, life changing opportunity that we have right now. I don't know if y'all know, but this is exploding all over the world right now, right? In all different countries in South America, in Europe, Africa, right? We got teams in Africa, we got teams in Asia taking off, teams in Australia, right? So you have the chance to be a part of the first people, right, in the United States to launch this off. So the reason why I tell you guys that is because our first impression, right, with this on the world is in your hands. Okay. It's really in your hands right now because the other world, the rest of the world, right, they're looking at us and our teams and seeing how we're going to respond with this opportunity, how we're going to lead. Okay. So we have a responsibility to put our best foot forward and represent this in the right way, right? So, y'all, with that being said, we are looking for leaders as well with this opportunity. Okay, if you are a leader or if you're somebody that is skillful at closing sales or just building a team, right? We're looking to build a team of 10 closers, right now. So if you know anybody or anybody in your group, right, that's a leader or somebody that's good at closing, get them in contact, right? We'll be looking to hire our next sales team, right? And we'll be training them and supplying them with the leads, right? And for them to close, it'll be performance based, right? So yeah, big things coming with this opportunity, right? Just a couple announcements I wanted to mention before we get into this, but yeah, y'all, Crybex, right? Or Crybex, whatever you want to say, the world's first AI exchange, right? That's what we have here today, and like I said, I'm very grateful to be one of the first ones to introduce this, right, to the United States. So one of the main reasons why I joined this opportunity, right? This is our CEO right here, Miss Maria. And yeah, somebody that's just very down to earth. She's not like your typical CEO that's arrogant and full of themselves, right? And just hard to contact. She's very active. Okay. Sometimes she will pop in on these Zoom calls with us, right? You'll be able to ask her questions. She's also going to start doing team leadership calls with our team leaders where they can come and just get updates straight from her. And yeah, y'all, she's just somebody that wants to see people win, right? That's the vibe that I got with her when I first met her. And you guys will see what I'm talking about when she comes on and shares her story and introduces herself right to you. But yeah, shout out to Miss Maria. She's one of the co-founder of this, right? Her and Dr. Cody, the ones that came out with this in 2019 and first registered this company in September 2025. All right, so another leader in this opportunity, right, is Mr. Esam, Chief Marketing Officer, right? And Mr. Esam is actually currently serving as the AMG brand manager for Mercedes-Benz in Australia and Pacific. Mr. Esam leads with service, trust, and precision and found true alignment. Okay, so um, yeah, with this opportunity, you have great leaders, right? Corporate leaders to be able to just trust in and follow, right? And just know who you're dealing with, right? These people are transparent, trustworthy, right? People that we can go to and actually get in contact with. That's the main reason why I joined this because other opportunities, you're not going to be able to talk with the CEO. You're not going to be able to talk with the chief marketing officer or connect with anybody, right? That's really higher up. With this opportunity, it's not like that, right? And that's the type of culture that we're building. Just a transparent, down to earth type of opportunity, right? Where the leaders in the corporate are people that are involved and that you can actually connect with, right? So yeah, great leadership in the corporate. So yeah, introducing Crybex. Okay, so this is an investment stacking system, right? This is an AI powered autonomous trading execution, six pre built strategy engines in one, right? Real time risk monitoring controls. So inside of this is going to be six AI trading tools. Right now, we're using one, right? And this is built for different trading styles. The one that we're using right now is a scalping bot. All right. Anybody that trades, scalping is basically just getting in the market, getting out, and taking quick profits, right? So that's basically how this first bot works. The second bot that's going to be rolling out is called the swing trading bot. And for people that trade, swing trades are longer term trades that you hold usually from about a week to months, right? But those are bigger profit trades there. We also are going to have an arbitrage tool and a trend trading tool as well. This is going to include hedging and sentinel strategies as well, right? So I'm excited for those to roll out. 7 in the comments if you're ready for those to roll out, right? People that have already experienced the first scalping bot, right? Can you just imagine having multiple options, right, to choose from what trading style you want to use, or if you want to use all of them, right? So yeah, y'all, who's excited about that, right? Who's excited? I don't know about y'all, but just seeing how this performs, right? This scalping bot, I can just imagine how the other ones are going to perform. Right. So yeah, I'm ready for that. So this is adaptive learning engine. Okay, y'all. Adaptive learning engine. This is not your regular expert advisor, right? That's what we're used to. This is an adaptive learning engine, meaning that it continuously adapts to the market patterns, responds intelligently to market volatility, and improves over performance over time. Right. So I always tell people when they tell me what type of bot this is it like those bots that we use on Forex, right? This is nothing like that. This is actually an AI software that's trading real time, right? This is not those expert advisor type of bots or those indicator bots that you see people use on TradingView or things like that, right? This is an actual AI software that was built to trade real time, right? So this is a little different, right? A little different. Lightning fast execution. So world first AI crypto exchange. This is one of the first exchanges that has in-house bots, right? And you're going to see is lightning fast execution, gets out the market very quickly, right? But this is going to ensure high speed and reliability, right? And I'll show you guys here in the back office, right? But in the back office, you're going to be able to see transparent performance. You're going to get access to real-time market data, view detailed performance reports, and manage everything from a single dashboard, right? So with that being said, I want to show you guys in the back office just real quick, right? Okay, sign in. All right, welcome everybody. Everybody that has joined here recently. Okay, we are starting this presentation. Right now I'm showing them my back office. Okay, so we're just logging in here. Go. All right, so this is going to be your back office that you're going to see when you first log in. All right. At first, you're not going to see this say active, or this won't be toggled right, but you're going to need to subscribe first. But yeah, first thing I want to show you guys is just the past results. Okay, so right now, you can see here it's taken 63 trades, 59 have been wins, and 4 of those have been losses. Right now we're sitting at 93.7%, which is pretty good. Right. Anybody that trades, 93.7% is pretty hard to achieve, right? So to have something that can do that hands free is amazing, right? It's amazing. Yeah, so we have a tool that we know that works and is going to be reliable for us, right? But if you go over here to orders, you'll be able to see all the transparency. Real-time trades will show up in the open orders, right? So, like I said, it's a scalping bot, so it gets in the market, gets out really quickly. The last time we caught a trade, it stayed in the trade for maybe like 30 seconds, right, to about a minute and got out of the trade. So if you do catch a trade, it will be here. But after it takes the trade, all the trades will be listed in the order history. Okay, so you'll be able to look at all the trades, what coin it traded, when it got in, when it got out, all that good stuff. Right. So you also can come here to see the realized P&L. Right now I'm at $2,731 in profit in about 35 days. Okay, so come here, look at all the trades that were taken, the P&L. Okay. P&L stands for profit and loss for those of y'all that are new to this. Okay. So yeah, profits listed here in this column. Okay, so you can see here I started on, let me zoom in a little bit. You guys might not be able to see that too good. So you guys should be able to see that a little bit better, but I'm right here, $53 win, right? That was my first day on February 19th, $53. And then after that trade, another trade came in at $44 profit, right? So my very first day was about $97 day. Okay. Then the next day, woke up to a $30 trade. And then there was a $38 win. Next day, $30 win, $31 win. And then we took our first loss, right? My first loss on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trade, right? So at that point there, I was like, okay, let's see what it does after this, right? Usually you can tell what type of bot you have after you see it take its first loss, right? So after the first loss, came right back the next day, doubled that loss, right? Almost doubled it. And what I noticed is when it gets in losses, it gets out of the losses quickly, but when it gets in wins, it holds them longer. Right. This is what an adaptive learning engine does. It learns as it goes, right? So once it learns the pattern of a winning trade, it recognizes that, and when it recognizes the pattern of a losing trade, okay, and responds intelligently. So it's going to hold the wins longer. When it sees it's in a losing trade, it's going to cut it short. Right. So we took a few wins. Next loss was $18. Right. And I wanted to make sure that what I believe that it did. Right. So the next trade doubled it. Right. So at that point, I was like, okay, cool. It does get in the losses, cuts them early, but when it gets in the winning trade for the next trade, it holds it longer. Right. To make that loss back. So then we went on a winning streak for a few days, and then we took another loss on March 1st. And after March 1st, we've just been on this crazy win streak, right? Which makes sense because it's just getting better with time, right? It's learning as it goes. So our last trade was the 26th yesterday. That was a $67 win. Right. So yeah, pretty good results so far. That's why a lot of people are excited about this and why we can be so confident with this because we're getting the results, right? And it's consistent. So yeah, real time transparency in the back office. Okay. All right. So this is going to be 24/7 autonomous trading. This is going to operate even when you're offline, ensures nonstop market activity, and never misses a trading opportunity due to downtime. All right. So you're going to be able to log out, close your laptop, go play with the kids, take them to the park, right? Go to the basketball games, whatever, right? And it's still going to be working for you. Right? Minimum level investment entry, right? So you're probably asking, okay, cool, no, this is cool, but how do I get started, right? How much is it to get in? So it's going to be a $200 investment, right? You're not paying anybody, you're just placing your money somewhere else other than the savings account, right? That's going to grow for you. So $200 minimum, maximum, no limit. You're also going to get a first 30-day free trial. Okay, so that's how confident we are with this. We're giving everybody, allowing everybody to try this out for free for the first 30 days. right? After that first 30 days, it's going to be a $29 bot fee. Okay, so if the balance falls below 200, the bot will automatically stop trading. Okay, so you want to make sure you keep your balance above at least $200 if you're withdrawing your profit. If you have to withdraw the whole amount, right? I'll explain to you guys in a minute about the withdrawal, but if you have to withdraw the whole amount before the 90 days, it will be a 28% fee. Okay, so your investment 90-day stacking period starts when you make the investment. So like let's say you make a $200 investment tonight, your 90 days will start from today onward, right? And then if you make another investment the next day, the 90 days for that investment will start on that day. Right. So ROI explained. So Crybex is not a fixed or daily ROI investment platform, right? This is not one of those platforms where they promise you 3% per day, but you have to hold your money in there for 6 months, right? This is not that type of investment platform. This is actually an exchange, right? Like Kraken or Binance, um, like that type, but it has in-house bots embedded inside of it, right? So the ROI varies with market conditions and bot performance, right? Anybody that asks you how much does it make per day, that's the answer, right? It just varies with market conditions. Okay, so if the market's crazy, obviously it's not going to be trading as much as it would if the market conditions are good, right? It also based off bot performance. Expected monthly ROI is about 10 to 25% is what we're seeing. In my first month, I saw about 23%. The very first month for Maria's daughter, right? So Maria, the CEO, she showed me her daughter's account, and her daughter's account made it to 40% in the first month. So it just varies, right? Profits, partner commissions, and rewards are instantly withdrawable, right? So, y'all, this is the way forward, okay? The old way is trading your time for money. The new way forward is putting your money to work for you, right? Finding these I like to call them IPAs, right? That's what they're called, income producing assets that will make you money 24/7 even while you sleep, right? So if you're ready to do it the new way, right? The moving forward way, put a 7 in the comments for me if you're ready to move forward with this, right? If you're not ready to move forward, then it's cool, right? You can leave this meeting. Maybe this opportunity is not for you, okay? And it's not going to be for everybody, right? This is a high risk opportunity. Understand that there is risk involved, right? And we will take losses. And my present result is not indicative of your future results, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not advising you guys to invest. This is educational purposes only. Okay. So make sure that you trade at your own risk and don't trade with any money that you can't afford to lose. Okay. All right, y'all. So yeah, y'all ready to move forward? Y'all ready to move forward with us? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So now I want to explain to y'all about the extra way to make money, right? Not just with trading profits. Yes, that's cool, right? But there is extra way to make a full-time income with this opportunity. It's not required. Okay, so for those of you that just want to make the trading profits, you just want to place your money, let it build, and you don't want to share this, that's fine, right? You still can make money. But for my people who are trying to make a little bit of extra income, right? You want to turn this into a full-time income. We're going to get paid 3 extra ways, right? So the next way is going to be when people make deposits. When you share this opportunity, okay, all you got to do is funnel people to this opportunity call. All right, I'm gonna do the rest. I'm gonna do all the closing for you. When you share this opportunity and somebody makes a deposit, you're going to get paid. Okay. 10 levels deep. First level is going to be 10%. So, like, let's say you share this with somebody tonight. You don't even have to have a deposit on your account, right? You can have a free account, but if you share your link with somebody and they make a deposit, you're going to get paid a commission. That's going to be instantly withdrawable. Okay. So, like, let's say you share this tonight, somebody deposits $10,000, you're going to get $1,000 commission, right? And that's for everybody on your first level. Everybody on your second level, right? The people that you invite, that they invite, you're going to get 5.4%, and so on and so on. Right? The next way that you're going to get paid is through trading profits. So those accounts, right? Those people that you bring in and that they brought in, you're going to get paid every time trades are placed on those accounts. Okay. So this was really another reason why I joined this because I knew I was going to get paid for duplicating my results in other people, right? Other opportunities that I've been in brought hundreds of people in, had to train these people individually, and did not get paid for it, right? This is the opposite, right? I'm actually going to get paid to train people to market just like me, right? To close just like me. And when I do that successfully in a lot of people, I'm going to get paid every single day, right? So, y'all, could you imagine having hundreds of people on all of your levels and everybody's making deposits? All those accounts are being traded on, right? And this is what's happening for me in real time, right? I got people filled up to probably about my seventh or eighth level, right? And every day I look in my back office and I see that I made a commission, right? Either from somebody making a deposit or trades being placed for the day, right? Sometimes both, right? So, seven in the comments if you think that's cool, right? If you think you can benefit from a structure like this. Right? I know when I first saw this, my eyes got so wide, light bulb went off in my head, and I was ready to get off the call, right? I was ready to start going to share this. Okay. Right. So, summary of the compensation plan, right? Number one, stacking period, lock-in period for investment for 90 days. Right. So come into this with the mindset that I'm going to make my investment and I'm going to let it stack for 90 days. Okay. The starting date of the 90 days is when you make the investment. So, like, let's say when we get off the call, you make your deposit, the 90 days will start today. If you make another deposit tomorrow, the 90 days for that deposit will start on that day. Okay. Early withdrawal penalty in case of an emergency. So if you need access to your money within before the 90 days, you're always going to have access to your money, right? If you need to withdraw, there's going to be a 28% fee, okay? Because this is a business, so we have to do that, right? 30-day free bot package. Your first 30 days is going to be free. After that, there's going to be a $29 bot fee, right, for every month. Trading profits, commissions, and rewards are immediately withdrawable. Okay, so now three steps. This is the only thing that's standing in between you and creating this income stream for yourself, right? It's three simple steps. So what you're going to do after this, after we get off here, get back with the person that invited you here, get the link. Click that link, create your account, right? And it's a free account. Even if you don't have the money to invest tonight, you can still get locked in, right? Get your position locked in, and then build your way up, right? If you don't have any money to your name at all, then this is your chance, right? This is your opportunity because you can share this and not have any money in your account, have any money to your name, and still make a full-time income, right? So fund your wallet, then purchase your subscription. So first 30 days is free. All you have to do is turn on the bot and then you're good. Okay. If you need help going through those steps, we have no problem walking you through, right? But I made videos so that we don't have to walk people through. You can watch the videos. If you still can't get it after that, then we have no problem jumping on a Zoom call to walk you through, right? We'll hold your hand all the way through the process. Right. So the last way that we're going to get paid is through the partner growth ladder, right? For my people that are just extra achievers, like myself, right? We're just real go-getters. We like to climb our way up. This is how we're going to do it. Okay. So we have the entry partner. This is when you make a personal deposit of $500, level one volume of 2,000, team volume of 5,000. You're going to get a $150 cash bonus instantly, right? And you can withdraw these instantly. I've actually hit this level already. Entry partner, working on active partner, about $1,000 away from this. This is when you make a personal deposit of 1,000, level one volume of 8,000, team volume of 20,000. You're going to get a $600 cash bonus. Right. So this is exciting, right? Team builder, you're going to get a $2,500 cash bonus. Area leader, 12,000 cash bonus or a high-end home office upgrade. Regional leader, it's going to be a $36,000 cash bonus. National director, 120K cash bonus, right? So could you imagine reaching national director, right? Which is a $20,000 deposit, level one volume of 150,000, team volume of 3 million, waking up to 120K, right? Could you imagine waking up to six figures, instantly withdrawable? what would you do? Where would you go, right? What would you invest in? What would you spend that money on, right? Six figures overnight is just crazy to think about, all right? Continental director, right? But people will do this. People are going to reach these levels, right? And it's a lot easier than you think, right? As you start to grow, you'll start to meet people with more money. And as your team grows, right? It's no telling who they're going to come across, right? All it takes is just that one big superstar, right? That's going to connect you to people and it's just going to explode for you, right? So, Continental Director, $350,000 cash bonus. Global Director at $1 million cash bonus. And then the last one is Presidential, personal deposit of 150,000, level one volume of 3 million, team volume of 60 million. You're going to wake up to $2.4 million cash bonus. Or capital allocation or equity option unlocks annual profit shares. All right. So exciting things ahead. We have our Valentine's Day offer is going to end March 31st. Anybody that hits 7,000 in direct referrals, right? So your level one people that you direct refer, if that equals up to $7,000, you're going to win an all expense paid trip to Bangkok. All right. And that's where we're going to launch off our pre-launch conference. All right. You'll be able to go there, meet with Maria, myself, the other team, right? Other team leaders, other people that have already reach this level, right? And be able to celebrate with us in style. All right. So let's go. Let's go. 7 in the comments if you are excited about meeting up in Bangkok, you guys. A lot of exciting things happening, right? A lot of exciting things. But right now, yeah, y'all may have a couple questions, right? If you have questions, you can ask them in the chat or unmute yourself. If you have a testimony you want to share, you can. Um, but yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it, right? I don't have to sit on here and convince y'all that this is the greatest thing. All I do is show you the numbers, show you my results, and it is what it is. If this is for you, right, then get back with the person. If it's not, then just keep it moving. Okay. And this is going to be for who it's for, right? That's the thing with this opportunity. You're going to make money regardless if people join you or not. Okay. So
Yo,
if
yo,
so,
yo, yo.
right? So if somebody shows you this, that means that they care about you, right? It's not because they need you to join them, right? It's because we care about you and they're showing you an opportunity that can change your life, right? Yeah, but Coach Chosen, you say something?
Yeah, 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 man.
Yes, sir.
I'm like over here stoked real quick. I'm like, yeah, I'm outside blowing bubbles with the little mama. As a matter of fact, you know what I mean? I guess I could be a little transparent. Like, I don't want to be hidden. Little mama over here blowing bubbles, right? But y'all heard what he said. It's just like, we're in control. Hold on, mama. Hold on, mama. Let me get it out. Because I don't want you to outshine me. You feel me? Yo, he said it firsthand. Like, nobody gonna come to save us. It's our life, and it's the life that we choose to be for us, right? And since I joined, Noah called me and was like, "Yo, I got some information that you need to listen to, and I think you need to take it serious." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "All right, bet I'm gonna take it serious." And when we got on a call, I'm like, "Yo, this is powerful." He got me on a call with the CEO, and I was able to see the amount of lives that I was able to change. Now, to tell my own personal testimony, I'm not easily impressed. Like, it's not even about no like ego or nothing like that. It was just more so like, I've been in the game for so long, right? So every opportunity, it seems like it's something. And you may be on this call feeling the same way. But this opportunity, I didn't have to change nothing that I did in my everyday life, and it made sense, right? I didn't have to do nothing different than what I was already doing. I didn't have to ask somebody to break their leg so I can make a commission. I had to go inside right now because the traffic out there is real crazy. Houston traffic crazy, but it helped me understand one thing: if I don't do nothing, I won't get nothing. And some of us may be in that same spot right now. So I want to share my testimony for y'all. Like, think about it. You joined this opportunity for a reason, or you may be looking at this opportunity for that reason, right? And you don't have to change what you have going on in your everyday life. You just need to take about 5 minutes to set your account up and let everything else work for you. And that's what drew me to the opportunity. He was like, yo, you don't gotta change what you're doing. I'm like, but I'm busy already. And he almost hit me with my own line, right? But it wasn't my own line. It was just like the whole goal is to eat. So why complain of the plate full? The plate full. You darn right. But why am I complaining that it's full? But on Thanksgiving, I'm not complaining at all. I'm eating all the food. I'm adding everything to my plate. I want to add everything: yams, green beans, macaroni and cheese, turkey, ham, all these things, right? And nothing on that plate is bringing me a return on investment. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So thank you so much for taking time out of your day, bruh, to really
Yes,
pour
sir.
into us as the individuals. And let's win big. Let's make it happen.com. Little mama just woke up. I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, y'all. Exciting times, right? And make sure that you guys, if you want to participate in that 500 giveaway, go ahead and go head over to our group, right? And all you have to do is like, share, and tag one person in that to participate in that, right? And the winner will be announced tomorrow night on Coach Natalie's call. Um, all right, yeah. So y'all, nobody else has any questions? Get back with the person that invited you here for the link. If you do think of anything when you jump off here, you can always message me directly, or your upline, right? You can ask them. If your upline doesn't know, right, then they can get with me. And if I can't figure out, then I'll get somebody that can. Right, y'all. So yeah, great meeting. Love y'all. Nothing you can do about it. Like I always say, make the rest of it the best of it. I'll meet y'all at the top because that bottom is way too crowded. Let's go.